Is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
They say misery loves company, and both teams now.
All right, now we got some audio going on. Welcome to the LEXperience. I'm Lex Tan. I'm a broadcaster from Toronto, Canada, and I am here to practice a little bit of commentary here using NBA 2K, NHL 20, and I'm also going to be putting up some wrestling videos of from different promotions that put up some wrestling matches without commentary on them. So if you'd like to reach me, you can reach me on my Facebook, on my Twitter, on my Instagram, my Snapchat, or Twitch at LexTan Media. Also, you can reach me here as the live stream is going on. Just leave a comment. I'm going to be able to see the comment down on the bottom of the screen, the bottom right of the screen over there, and I'll be able to respond to you by just talking to you, I guess. But only when the live broadcast is on. If anything, you want to respond to me and just leave comments and things like that, hey, feel free to do so. You love me, you hate me, you think I should do some work, and maybe get a different line of work. Hey, it's great. You have your opinion. And but if you think I'm doing a good job as well, hey, you know what? Like the video, subscribe to my channel, and if you know anybody who would like to need some commentary for esports or any kind of gaming, or even just regular traditional broadcast media, especially play-by-play, I'm your man. All right, so today I'm going to be featuring the game. The Toronto Raptors are at Sacramento to face the Kings tomorrow night. NBA today. If we're going to look at the rosters for today, Sacramento has a game today at 10 o'clock tonight. They're 27-35 at this point, and the Portland Trail Blazers, their biggest rivals right now. Just a game separates them from the 9th spot in the Western Conference, rather. And they're both fighting up against the Grizzlies, trying to battle back and take that 8th and final playoff spot in the West. And it could be one of these two teams, could be the Grizzlies, who knows. Either way, that's today, but tomorrow, we're going to talk about tomorrow. It's going to be the Raptors. The Raptors, who apparently are reported to be coming back with full strength. So Van Vliet's going to be back, Gasol's going to be back, etc., etc., etc. But right now we've got Pascal Siakam and Serge Ibaka right now as your starting power forward and center. Of course, Serge Ibaka, once Marc Gasol does come back, he will take a back seat. Fred Van Vliet still on the injured list right now, according to my fantasy league. But hey, you know what? If he comes back tomorrow, great. That'll be another gun in the holster, basically, for the Toronto Raptors. And right now, we got the Sacramento Kings, De'Aaron Fox, Bogdanovic, Harrison Barnes, Nemanja Bjelica, and Harry Giles III as your starting lineups over here. So without further ado, let us start this game.
What do you think about the physical characteristics of the game for your player especially?
I think it's like closer and closer every year.
Yeah. Episode 27 of NBA 2K TV.
Notice like every little thing to like from like
as that loads up and everything.
Expressions look a little more realistic.
I'm just going to talk over it because I might get a copyright strike if I don't copyright that, because YouTube is really up on those kind of things. But who knows? Whatever's clever. Anyway, it's time for the game, so let's skip over. What a night here in Sacramento. Raptors versus Kings at the Golden One Center up next. And now the NBA 2K pregame show. And Buddy Hield from the Sacramento Kings, our featured player here, 19.9 points per game. And Kyle Lowry, 19.5 points a game, the point guards. Raptors are 113.1 points per season, per game this season. Rebounds, 45.2 rebounds per season as well, or this season so far, per game. And there's Ernie Johnson in the middle, Shaq to the left of your screen, and Kenny the Jet Smith on the right side of your screen. They're talking right now, and you can't hear them because I turned off the announcers, so let's skip forward ahead. And we got the Raptors and the Kings coming up next on the LEXperience. Welcome to the Golden One Center, virtually the Golden One Center, in Sacramento. The Toronto Raptors facing off against the Sacramento Kings. And right now, our featured player here this season, Fred VanVleet, 17.6 points per game. In the last 10 games, 10.3 points a game. Of course, he's had a little bit of a lengthy rest because of injury to his hand and his arm, but he's reported to be back here for this game tonight, here at Sacramento in the Golden One Center. Apparently, Marc Gasol is also traveling with the team, so that's a good sign as well that they are going to be doing some good work, and possibly Marc Gasol will be back with the team. There's David Aldridge giving his comments, and let's see what he's talking about. He's talking about De'Aaron Fox, apparently. Hey, if you play the game, hey, go ahead and listen to what he has to say. Anyway, the starting lineups: Lowry, VanVleet, Anunoby, Siakam, and Ibaka for the Raptors. Fox, Bogdanovic, Barnes, Bjelica, and Giles for the Kings. And your key matchup tonight is your 2 point guards: Kyle Lowry for the Raptors and De'Aaron Fox for the Sacramento Kings. Very, very evenly matched stats over here. We're going to see who comes out in front. Here's Nick Nurse at this point. His career record is 130 wins and 96 losses, and one of the fastest to ever reach 100 wins as a, second-year coach, already 100 wins in his career. Amazing stuff. And so Giles III, he wins the opening tip-off. Bogdanovic on the right side by the Golden One Center logo. Passes it over to Fox. Fox trying to drive the lane over there. He gets in, off the glass, and in for the first 2 points of this ball game. Sacramento Kings, 108.7 points per season. Offensive rating 109.2 heading into this game. Here's VanVleet. Over to Lowry at the top of the key. Off the back rim, and Fox with the rebound. Fox picking up a head of steam there, trying to get past Lowry. Open is Bogdanovic. He can't put it through, and Siakam takes the rebound. Lowry a bit farther away from the three-point line, just in front of the Sacramento Kings logo, center logo. Anunoby goes right back to the center logo. 5 on the shot clock, driving in, pass it to the open Lowry for 3. Can't put it in, and Lowry's 0 for 2. Bogdanovic with it now, trying to get past VanVleet. Good coverage there. Can't get the shot off, can't drive the lane. Sacramento Kings had their last game against Philadelphia, had scored 108 points, and that Fox misses. Giles III can't put it in on the second chance opportunity. Anunoby, and now OG can't put it through. Raptors are now 0 for 3 on field goals. Just a minute and a half, over a minute and a half gone by. 10 on the shot clock. Fox gets it from Bogdanovic. Fox on the right side, up at elbow. Good coverage there by the Raptors. Here's Harrison Barnes passing it in. Great bounce pass there to Giles, and he'll put it in for the second basket of this ball game. The commentators for this game, if you are actually playing the game today, Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and the great Doris Burke. Love her commentary, love her hosting, and I love her. And VanVleet puts it in for 3. I was saying, love Doris Burke, love her commentary. I just love the insights that she gives in the ball game there, as VanVleet made the 3-pointer, and it's now 4-3 for Sacramento. Here's Fox. Over to Bogdanovic for 3. He takes it off the rim, the back of the rim. OG Anunoby takes nice pass into the open. VanVleet right in the lane, and he puts it in the layup. Raptors are 2 for 5 now. Kings are 2 for 6. So shooting not that great right now to start off this ball game. But that could change, obviously. De'Aaron Fox pulls up, open 2, just outside of the paint. And in the loss to Philadelphia on Thursday, Fox had 23 points. And it seems like the Philadelphia 76ers may actually be playing better without Embiid. I don't know if he's back yet. Haven't been following up on that. Lowry 0 for 3 on jump shots right now from the field. Barnes up at the elbow. Lowry all over him. Barnes has to retreat back to the Golden One Center side on the bottom left of the screen, on the bottom left of the offensive area. Bogdanovic trying to drive in. He does. Lays it up and in with 4 on the shot clock left. And the Sacramento Kings now have 8 points. 8 8:30 left in the first quarter. Van Vliet at the Golden One Center at the top of the offensive zone there for the Raptors, the top right there. Lowry to Ibaka, wide open for three, hits it, and that is a tie ball game now. With just over 8 minutes left. Lucky 8 here for each of these teams. 8 minutes left now. Toronto and Sacramento 8-8. Bielika on the inside, can't find his way through. Has to retreat. He's at the elbow. Bogdanovic trying to get in, shoots it from the other elbow, and he hits it. If you are an avid NBA 2K player, you'll know that when that green graphic appears underneath the player, you know he's going to put it in. Lowry puts it up, and he's 0 for 4. I don't know why Lowry took that shot in the way he did. He could have gotten square. He didn't. Oh, and what a block there by Lowry! Get that garbage out of here! And then over into Van Vliet. Can't have full control of the ball, but he does have enough of it. Puts up the shot and gets fouled on the shot. Doesn't go in, but at least Van Vliet is going to go to the line. He had it there. Bobbled it a little bit, but controlled it just enough to put up the layup and draw the foul. And it's 2 shots here for Van Vliet.
2 shots.
And I believe that's Bogdanovic who will be charged with the foul. That's the first foul of the quarter and his first personal foul. Van Vliet hits the first. I'll be skipping over some of these animations here when I can. Van Vliet hits the second, and it's a tie ball game again, 10-10. Fox. Trying to get through, hands it off over there to Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic just outside the perimeter, now he's inside. Retreats, gets it over to Barnes, fakes the shot. Over to Bielika. Bielika into Fox, 4 in the shot clock. Fox has to force that one up. He could have held on to it just a little bit more, but he didn't. Siakam got the rebound, and Nobi's got it now. Just around the middle. Siakam starting off from the Sacramento Kings center logo. Over to Ibaka, who's down the middle, outside the perimeter. Nice pass it to Siakam, who is wide open in the restricted area. And Siakam puts it in for 2. This season, 23.6 points per game for Siakam. It's a breakout season again for Pascal Siakam, coming off an NBA championship. And Kyle Lowry is going to be charged with the foul there, as De'Aaron Fox was driving the lane and trying to get that shot up, and it was in this active shooting, so he's going to the line for 2. Here's Fox, the first. De'Aaron Fox misses that one, and we got some substitutions on the floor at the moment. Bogdanovic is going to be going off, and Buddy Hield is coming in. De'Aaron Fox, 20.4 points per game, according to my stat list over here. 4 rebounds a game as well, and he hits both. Here's Lowry. Lowry driving in on the right side. Nobody home there for Sacramento. And Kyle Lowry with a nice shot off the glass and in. And Kyle Lowry, look at his numbers on the road. 20.0 points per game, 5 rebounds per game, 7 assists per game as well. Nice pass there into Giles. Fox finds the wide open Giles, and he puts it in for 2. Very even game here between these two teams so far. Lowry on the outside, trying to break his way in against Fox. He does. Nice moves and lays it in as he drives the lane. Kyle Lowry, 2 for 6 now. Missed his first 4 shots of the ball game, but has hit his last 2. Buddy Hield with it now. Nice coverage there. Gets it over to De'Aaron Fox. 4 on the shot clock. Nice pressure there by Lowry, so he's going to have to force up another shot. Can't put it through. Giles, however, finds the rebound and puts the trash back in the can. Buddy Hield averaging 19.9 points per game as well. Van Vliet to Ibaka. Ibaka on the outside. On the very bottom left of the thing. Lowry wide open for three. And he hasn't been hitting his jump shots now. 2 for 7. But now Fox puts it in. And Sacramento back up by 1. Fred Van Vliet trying to break his way in on the left side. He tries to get the layup in, but it goes off the glass and off the rim. Just a little bit too much on that one. Barnes wide open, and he will take it to the rim for a layup. And now the Sacramento Kings up by 3. 4:18 left here in the first quarter. Timeout hasn't been called yet by either team. Lowry with it. Taking up the shot. Trying to drive the lane as well. Goes up and in the hoop and the harm. And he's going to go to the line for the and one. Let's look at that replay here. Kyle Lowry driving in. De'Aaron Fox touched him on the arm on the way up. He doesn't like the call, but it looked pretty obvious that he did touch the arm. And Kyle Lowry going to take to the line for 1 shot in an attempt to tie the game at 19. We got some substitutions on the floor. We see Boucher, we see Hollis Jefferson as Lowry hits the and one. And Norm Powell has taken to the floor as well. And TD2 rather, Terrence Davis has also joined the Raptors on the floor. Kent Bazemore driving in now, puts it up and in. Nice play there by Bazemore, who had 14 points in the loss against Philadelphia on Thursday. Went 5 for 9. Terrence Davis on the outside, going up to the middle, gets it off to Lowry. Lowry for 3, and he has not been able to hit any threes right now, or anything from farther than mid-range right now. Healed to Joseph. Joseph can't put it in. Bounced off the rim and out. Raptors with the rebound. Here's Lowry. Lowry's got to maybe stop shooting the ball and maybe start playmaking a little bit. And now he does. Gets it to Hollis Jefferson. That bounces out. Nice rebound there by Boucher. Boucher taking it out of the key and going right back in. Out to Lowry for 3. And finally, he hits one. And his teammates appreciating that one, as the Raptors take the 22-21 lead here late in the first quarter. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. Good disciplined play, actually, by both of these teams at the moment. None of them close to the bonus right now. Hield takes the shot from the free throw line. Goes in and out. Boucher with the rebound. Davis with it. Holds on to it. Goes away from Joseph. Davis trying to break his way through, and he gets fouled by Len. Lowry's going to come out for a little bit of a rest, and Patrick McCaw, 3-time NBA champion, twice with the Golden State Warriors and once with Toronto, comes in to play point guard, giving Lowry a little bit of a breather. Joseph is on him. Pat McCaw on the outside gets it over to Norm Powell. Spins, takes the shot from long range, can't put it through, and the rebound comes to Jabari Parker. Long range 2, actually. Corey Joseph shaking and baking and goes out of bounds. Former Raptor not happy with that one. There's Coach Luke Walton of the Sacramento Kings. Not happy with that little turnover over there. But still early in the game, and the score is still close. Terrence Davis on the outside, taking his sweet time. McCaw down the middle on the outside. Passes it over to Norm Powell, takes the shot, gets around, nice screen, puts up the shot, now bounces in and out. Hollis Jefferson with the offensive rebound, and he'll put the trash back in the can. Toronto up 24-21 with 1:40 left in the first period. Jabari Parker trying to break in and drive the lane. He's in there, but he almost lost the handle on the ball, so he's got to pass it right back out to Buddy Hield with 7 in the shot clock. Buddy Hield over to Bazemore. Nice coverage there. Len, however, nice moves on Terrence Davis, and he lays it in just before the shot clock expired. So now just a 1-point lead for the Raps. Terrence Davis outside by trying to break his way through. Nice pass to Hollis Jefferson with the slam dunk. Kings shooting just a little bit better than the Raptors, 11 for 20. Then the Raptors 10 for 21. But the Raptors still up by 3. Hield has a drive to the lane. Hield put it in. And the lead now just down to 1. Very even quarter here so far with 50 seconds left in the first. Pat McCaw over to Terrence Davis. Out to McCaw. McCaw trying to find someone to pass it to. Corey Joseph on him at the moment. Powell with it on the right side, very close to the out-of-bounds area. Powell in, though. He'll put up the shot, and it goes off the front of the rim there and out. Corey Joseph going to put it up off the glass, can't put it through. Nice rebound by Jabari Parker, and they have the lead, 27-26 on the putback. Lots of offensive rebounds late in the quarter here. Raptors unable to capitalize as much as they would like to. Sacramento just capitalized there. Hollis Jefferson's got it with 5 on the shot clock, right just beside the elbow. Hollis Jefferson off the glass and out. Can't put it through, and that is the end of the first quarter. The Sacramento Kings up by 1, 27-26. And we're going to look at some highlights over here as we take a little bit of a break. This is the LEXperience NBA 2K20. Sacramento up by 1, 27-26. I'll get some water. Yeah. Back to action here. We're going to check out Serge Ibaka. Says about talking about his skill set, how his skill set complements Lowry and Siakam. And unfortunately, we can't hear his comments at this time because I turned off the PA announcers and the rest of the voices, so you can hear my lovely voice. So here we go with second quarter action. Powell, Boucher on the floor for Toronto, as well as Terrence Davis, Rondae Hollis Jefferson, and Patrick McCaw. Over to Hollis Jefferson. Hands it off to Boucher on the right side. Trying to drive the lane there, but he couldn't. Len able to take it away. Joseph to Bazemore. Bazemore open 3 for Buddy Hield. He can't put it through. Had a good chance to put the Kings up by 4. Couldn't do it. McCaw putting up the shot. Gets his own rebound, however, and he puts the trash back in the can. His own trash back in the can. Sacramento Kings have Joseph, Hield, Bazemore, Parker, and Len at the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 positions, respectively. Corey Joseph over to Jabari Parker. Jabari Parker driving in. Big time block, but Jabari Parker able to catch it and put it up and in. Big block there by Norm Powell on the drive, but Jabari Parker still able to get his own miss or to pick it up after he got blocked. And now the Raptors score that one and put themselves up by 1. A lot of lead changes here in this game. Very close at the moment. 30-29. Just under a minute and a half gone. Corey Joseph tries to pass it in, but Boucher able to steal that one. Turnover there. McCaw over to Davis. Davis driving in, trying to get the shot up. And Bazemore is going to get charged with the foul. And Davis is on to the line for 2. And Terrence Davis, let's look at a little bit of his stats. My stats are a little bit cut off over here. I printed off of CBS.com. But Terrence Davis has had 45 free throws made, I'm assuming? Yeah, 45 free throws made up to this point. But Davis is also averaging 8 points a game and a 46.9% field goal percentage. Norm Powell going to take a seat. Then Mac Thomas going to come in. And Matt Thomas averaging 9.8 points a game. Davis hits both of them. And the Raptors now up by 3. Corey Joseph to Buddy Hield, to Kent Bazemore on the left side. Gets it over to Len at the top of the key. Len holding onto the ball, 7 on the shot clock. He's got to do something with it. He gets it over to Bazemore, and Bazemore's going to have to force up the shot again for 3. Can't put that one through, but Len with the rebound, the fresh 14, and he puts in the bucket after the offensive rebound that he just picked up. Raptors got to box him out a little bit better there, but he is a big guy. And looks like, and Boucher didn't box him out well enough. Thomas trying to drive in, gets it to Boucher. Boucher can't put that through. Bazemore took that rebound away from Boucher. And now Sacramento's got another chance for another lead change over here. Buddy Hield putting it up off the glass and in. Sacramento 33-32. Patrick McCaw. With it now. 10 in the shot clock. He's got to retreat back to the center area. Gets it over to Matt Thomas. Good coverage there by the Sacramento Kings. 5 on the shot clock. Thomas has to pass it over to Davis. He puts it in for 3. And the Raptors up by 2. Davis had to force that shot up. And out of bounds against Corey Joseph again. The second turnover on the out of bounds and Raptor ball. And look at the improvement by Darren Fox over the past couple of seasons. 11.6 last year, 17.3 this year. For Terrence Davis, as he made that three-pointer, he's shooting 40.4% on threes. Not bad at all. Hollis Jefferson gets it over to McCaw. McCaw has Joseph on him. Gets over to the elbow, over to Thomas. Davis on the outside. 5 on the shot clock again. Davis finds an open spot. Hits, does not hit it. He hits the backboard. Or not the backboard, the back of the rim, rather. And a foul has been called on Matt Thomas as he reached in. And now we have some substitutions on the floor for the Raptors. Matt Thomas going to the 2. Hollis Jefferson, Siakam, and Ibaka coming back in at the 3, 4, and 5 positions, respectively. Inbounded to De'Aaron Fox. Fox with McCaw. I believe that's McCaw on him. Yep, that's McCaw, that's for sure. Barnes had it stolen away. Ibaka makes the recovery. And he's holding on to the ball for some odd reason. Gets it over to McCaw. And Hollis Jefferson to McCaw. I think that's what some of the little bugs over here that friends were talking about. McCaw off to the backboard and in as he drives in on the right side. Raptors up by 4. Again, my name is Lex Tan. You're joining me here for the LEXperience NBA 2K20. You can reach me on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, or Twitch, or here on the live stream. Just leave a comment. And De'Aaron Fox can't put that one through. Patrick McCaw with it. Shaking and baking. Taking his time with it. 15 on the shot clock. Gets over to the open Siakam, who's down the middle, just in front of the three-point line. Now he goes over to the left side. Puts it up off the glass. Can't put it through. Barnes with the rebound. Fox trying to break the scoring drought. Can't do it. And the 2-minute and 20-plus minute scoring drought continues for the Sacramento Kings. Raptors need to take advantage, though. And a big block there by Bazemore and Len on Hollis Jefferson. De'Aaron Fox at the shot. Can't put that one through. Wide open, and he missed it. Only 7 points now. He's, after a good, strong first quarter, he's stolen that one. He's only 3 for 10, but this one will help his average a little bit more there. Now he's 4 for 11 with 9 points as the scoring drought disintegrates here. Raptors couldn't take advantage of it. They had a little bit of a problem with their field goal percentage themselves here in the second quarter, at least as of late. Siakam off the glass, can't put it through. Len with the rebound, taking it away from Siakam. Siakam at 17 points against Golden State, and Barnes with the slam dunk. tying up the ball game here with just over 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Neither team has taken a timeout yet, and I think one of these teams should be taking a timeout sometime in the near future. Siakam with it on the Golden One Center symbol. Hollis Jefferson driving the lane up, and oh my goodness, he had that one with a sweet soft touch, but couldn't put it through. Fox almost lost the handle on that one. Jabari Parker recovers and gives it back to him. Big time defense here for the Raptors, holding them back. Barnes with the fadeaway off the glass and in. 39-37 now for the Sacramento Kings as they finally take the lead back again. Just over 5 minutes left. McCaw over to Hollis Jefferson. Hollis Jefferson just over to McCaw. McCaw trying to drive into the left side, can't do it. Spins, fires, fade away, nope. And a foul on Pascal Siakam. It's a loose ball foul, so that's a fresh 24 for the Sacramento Kings. They've got lots of changes right now. Lowry's back in, Van Vliet's back in, and so is Anunoby. Bazemore, Parker, and Lemnoff, and Bogdanovic, Bielika, and Giles III come back in, so we're back to their starting lineups here with the last 5 minutes left in the half. Darren Fox gets over to Giles. Giles gets fouled on the shot, and Ibaka is charged with it. He's going to go to the line. At least Len's going to go to the line. Sorry, Giles III, I should say, is going to the line for 2 shots. And we're going to look at that replay there. Nice shot contest there by Ibaka. But Giles III using a little bit of that big frame of his as well to force contact with Ibaka. And as a result, he's got 2 free throws. And Buddy Hield hits that one. Buddy Hield, an 85.5% free throw shooter, at least at the time of this broadcast. And he has a 42.9 field goal percentage as well. So he's doing pretty well for this season for himself. Hits both of them, and now finally a timeout has been called by one of these teams, and it's a Raptor timeout. 41-37 with 4:48 left in the second quarter. And as we take a little bit of a timeout, you can go and watch the Sacramento Kings, or the NBA 2K dancers, the dance pack here. I'll take a little bit of a break here, get some water, and we'll be back with more NBA 2K action in seconds. Sacramento up 41-37. This is the LEXperience on YouTube. I don't know if the background noise is affecting things right now, but there is apparently a dog outside my apartment building right now yapping away, so yeah. And we're back after the timeout. Raptors in the Eastern Conference, 44-18, good for second place, 8.5 games behind the Milwaukee Bucks, but good 2 games in front of the third place. I believe the Boston Celtics. I didn't read that as closely as I should have. But either way, Kyle Lowry going to drive on the left side, gets it to Ibaka, who's wide open. He doesn't take the shot, however. He was a little bit too far away for his comfort. And Anunoby bounce past it over and back again. Give and go with there between Anunoby and Ibaka. Anunoby draws a foul. And it's Giles III who will be charged with it. Let's look at that one again. And that was a little bit of a questionable call, according to that particular camera angle. But nonetheless, hey, these are electronic referees, so I've got to trust in them, don't I? Or did NBA 2K make imperfect referees, just like MLB?
2 shots.
MLB The Show made imperfect umpires as well. Who knows? OG Anunoby hits the first. OG Anunoby at this point, 10.8 points per game. And his field goal percentage right now is at 50.6. Not a bad season at all for OG, who missed the entire playoffs last year because of appendicitis. But still, an NBA champion. And the Raptors have 100% free throw percentage right now, 7 for 7 so far. De'Aaron Fox getting past Lowry, takes it from the elbow. He can't put it through. And Siakam gathers up the rebound, gets it to OG. Fred VanVleet for 3, gets it! Wide open shot in the corner for Fred VanVleet. Corner 3, the Raptors up by 1. Giles. Over the bottom right. Bogdanovic trying to drive in. He does take the shot from just outside the key on the right side. He'll put it in. Another lead change. Sacramento up by 1 now, 43-42. Bogdanovic has 6 points so far tonight. Lowry over to Ibaka. Ibaka spins, fires, off the back of the rim. Bogdanovic with the rebound. Kyle Lowry had 26 points and 10 assists in the win against Golden State earlier this week. Barnes over to Giles at the top of the key. Doesn't put up the shot. Ibaka's on him. Bogdanovic, however, puts up the shot for 3. That rattles in and out. 3:15 left in the second quarter. Lowry with it. 43-42 for Sacramento. Driving the lane, VanVleet on the right side. Gets it out to the open Siakam, putting it in from mid-range. Very close and even game here between these two teams. De'Aaron Fox on the outside, right by the Sacramento Kings logo. Center. Bogdanovic has it now, trying to drive in on the right side. Almost lost the handle on it. And Siakam is going to be charged with a reach. And that's his second personal. So Siakam is going to sit down, apparently. Norm Powell and OG Anunoby. Well, OG Anunoby's already on the floor, but Norm Powell comes into the game for Siakam. Powell takes over at the 3, Anunoby at the 4. Barnes posted up, spins, fires, can't put that one through. Bielika with the rebound, a fresh 14. Barnes had 15 points in the game, the loss against Philadelphia on Thursday. Fox has to drive the lane, he puts up the shot, and it rolls off the rim and out. Good defense there by the Raptors that time, but Powell driving in, he gets fouled on the way up by Bogdanovic. And he doesn't like the call, but that was an easy call to make, actually. And Norm Powell going to go up for 2 shots. And the first one doesn't hit. So now the Raptors are 7 for 8 on free throws. My goodness. The realism of their faces is amazing in this game. Powell puts that one in. Now the Raptors 8 for 9 with a 1-point lead here, coming up to the 2-minute mark of the half. Barnes puts up the shot, easy one. Step back jumper from inside the key. Not a bad shot at all, and the Raptors and the Sacramento Kings are tied again at 45. Lowry at the elbow, trying to break his way through. Can't find his way. Takes the shot from the free throw line. That rattles in and out. And here's Barnes on the right side, just outside the perimeter. Into Giles, who's at the free throw line. Fox goes over to the right side, almost at the corner, gets it over to Barnes. Barnes posts up, off the glass, in. Sacramento with a 2-point lead again. $1:30 left in the second quarter. Kyle. VanVleet looked like he was open to drive in, but Ibaka is open for 3, and he hits that one. Raptors up by 1, 48-47, with just about 1:10 left. Fox driving in, going back, the corner. He's just inside the perimeter. Now he steps a little bit outside. Takes that shot open. But it looked like he had forced that one up. And couldn't get a good footing on it. And pow! With a slam! Great feed there by Van Vliet to the open Norm Powell, and boom! And Raptors just like that are up by 3. Giles almost lost the handle on it, but he gets it, recovers it. Can't put it through, however. Powell with the rebound. Lowry driving in, over to Anunoby for 3. Corner 3, hits it. Raptors on a 16-6 run in the last 4 minutes and 6 seconds to our count right there. 2 seconds separate the game clock from the shot clock. So Fox is electing to hold on to it a little bit. Trying to get past Lowry. Good screen there, setting up for 3, and that is a perfect shot. 3-point lead here for Sacramento. Lowry takes it from long range. Just off the back of the rim and out. And we have a very even game going into halftime, but the Raptors up by 3 points right now, 53-50, as the half expires. And so there's Kyle Lowry with David Aldridge, and he's going to be giving some comments, but we're going to skip over that because we can't hear what they're saying. I turned them off. The halftime show presented by 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith talking about the game as well here. And we're going to skip over them. Let's look at the first quarter, some of the highlights there. There's Van Vliet there, taking that from long range. Very even game. Great play by Van Vliet, taking that pass and laying that in. Not to be outdone, however, the Sacramento Kings having a little bit of life of their own. And you know they're desperate here tonight because they're fighting for that 8th and final playoff spot, which would be great for them. Ibaka there getting that great feed from Lowry for 3. And let's look at the halftime report. 51% field goal percentage there for the Sacramento Kings, but the Raptors still up by 3. And we're going to see. And just say goodbye and say thanks for tuning in. I'd like to say thank you for tuning in and thank you for watching here on my YouTube channel, the LEXperience. This is the halftime show presented by 2K. All right, back at it now. We're gonna look at what's going on here in the halftime show. Amazing, those gymnastics are actually for real and can actually happen. Too bad we can't see him. De'Aaron Fox over here, 12 points in the first half, 3 assists and 1 steal. Had a slow middle of the half, but the beginning and the end of the half over there were pretty productive for him. Raptors start out with it. Kyle Lowry trying to break in on the right side. He does, puts it off the glass. Can't put it in, however. Lowry, Van Vliet, Siakam, Anunoby, and Ibaka on, and Barnes will draw the foul against Anunoby. That's his first personal, as he was trying to drive in. Let's look at that over there. Yep, definitely contact there by Anunoby, and Anunoby's not complaining about it. There's Nick Nurse, first year in the league, NBA champion, second year to the league, keeping it up again, and also one of the fastest, if not the fastest coach to 100 wins for a career. And he hits the first one. Harrison Barnes for the second. He'll hit that one, and the lead is now cut down to 1. Very tight game here between the second place Toronto Raptors in the East and the 10th place Sacramento Kings. Lowry driving in, gets fouled on the layup. And De'Aaron Fox says, my bad, as he sends Kyle Lowry to the line for 2. And it was a lot of good positioning there by Kyle Lowry, and unfortunately bad positioning for De'Aaron Fox. And as a result, had no choice but the foul. Kyle Lowry stopped a little bit of the momentum the Raptors have been gaining. And Raptors, and possibly the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry hits that first one. People have questioned Kyle Lowry over the years whether he could come through in the big time. Of course, remember a lot of the times he was facing off against LeBron, and those were pretty devastating to say the least. But now Kyle Lowry is an NBA champion, and it's possible that if he wins a second NBA championship with the Raptors, here's Barnes for three, perfect shot. He hits that one, and it's a tied game, 55 all. And as mentioning, if the Raptors do end up winning the NBA championship this year, and the Raptors go back-to-back, Kyle Lowry on the team being the captain for both champions, Pascal can't put that one off the glass. It's possible that he could be a candidate for Hall of Fame career. Barnes can't put that one in from close range. Lowry with it now, driving in. He's got an open lane to the basket, and he takes advantage and capitalizes with the layup on the left side. Raptors up by 2, 57-55. Sacramento has not taken a timeout yet. Luke Walton happy with the way his team has been working the Raptors right now, especially with that nice open shot to Bogdanovic. By Bogdanovic, I should say. There have been 17 lead changes, 7 ties, and the largest lead has been 6 when the Raptors were up by 6, so it's been very even so far. Siakam on the left side, driving in, trying to put it up, and he's been having problems putting it in on the layups. Only 2 for 6 and 4 points so far. Giles gets fouled by Ibaka, and Ibaka says, hey, that's mine. That's mine. I know I fouled him. That's mine. So Giles going to go back to the line.
At the line for your Kings, Harry Giles. 2 shots.
And Giles, his free throw percentage, let's look at it over here. Giles' free throw percentage, he is shooting at a 76.7% free throw percentage.
Shooting 2.
And Giles also a 56.3 field goal percentage as well. Here's the first. He'll hit that one. And Sacramento takes the lead again, 58-57. That's the 18th lead change so far in this ballgame. And he misses that second one as it rolls out. So Sacramento just up by 1 right now. Anunoby with it. Over to Van Vliet. Good coverage there by Fox. Puts it up. Can't put it through, however. Bounces off the back of the rim. Raptors have had their problems close range, but still in this game. Fox almost lost it. Good defense there by Lowry. Fox driving in. Very nice move there on Lowry. He gets the hoop in the arm. And Sacramento with a 3-point lead right now. That was just a defensive breakdown by a great move there by De'Aaron Fox. Kyle Lowry just couldn't contain him in that moment. And Fox is going to not complete the 3-point play. And the Raptors only down by 3 at the moment. Lowry to Anunoby. Anunoby can't find his way through. Ibaka setting a screen, trying to get through, but Bogdanovic swats it away and takes it. Gets it over to Fox, who's going to drive in. Puts it up and in on the layup. Great move there. And now it's a 5-point lead for Sacramento, 62-57. Lowry for 3. Still can't hit it. He is ice cold from 3-point range tonight. Bogdanovic loses it to Van Vliet. Van Vliet carrying it in. He's going to go and lay it up off the glass. Can't put it through and capitalize on the turnover. Bogdanovic over to Fox. He capitalizes, puts it in, and gets another and one. And you can see De'Aaron Fox very fired up about that one. And let's look at what happened here. Nice pass into the inside. Nice to shake and bake. And Pascal Siakam not having a great game, only having 4 points so far. Even though he actually averages 23.6 points per game. So Nick Nurse saying next man up. As you can see the ice cold marker over there as he calls a timeout with 8:28 left in the third quarter. 65-57 for the Sacramento Kings. And we're going to take a little bit of a timeout. This is the LEXperience on Lexhand Media's YouTube channel. We're doing NBA 2K today. And a little bit later, we're going to also be doing the Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Tampa Bay Lightning, which will be the Hockey Night in Canada game tonight. So stay tuned for that. Either way, we're taking a break. This is the LEXperience on Lexhand. Let's get the timeout and we'll get back to action. Pascal Siakam, the last 10 games, has scored 24 points per game, 6.9 rebounds as well. But right now, just ice cold. Only 4 points tonight. Matt Thomas over to Terrence Davis. Terrence Davis out to Lowry. Lowry open for three. Still can't hit it, and Lowry's got to stop shooting those threes. He knows he can't make them right now. And Parker driving the lane. Great pass there that he received. Nobody in the key. And an easy slam dunk for him. Siakam passing it out to Matt Thomas, to Kyle. Kyle with De'Aaron Fox on him. 10-point lead now for Sacramento. Siakam putting it up and can't put it through. He gets his own rebound, gets it over to Boucher. Boucher can't put it in either. Some very, very easy shots, and they have a 3-minute scoring drought right now. Fox for three. Can't put that one through, but Boucher gathers up the rebound, gets it over to Matt Thomas. Raptors got to find a way to break the cold streak, which is over 3 minutes now. Siakam into Boucher, and he breaks up that scoring drought emphatically. Fermele Boucher. Fox driving the lane, puts it up just outside the key. Good rebound there by Davis. 8-point deficit for the Raptors right now. De'Aaron Fox has 7 points here in the second half already, and 12 points in the first half. He only shot 33% in the first half. And Boucher tried to get that a little fancy there with the alley-oop layup. Couldn't put that one through, however. Parker spins, passes over to Bazemore. Bazemore on the far right, gets over to Fox in the far middle. Fox trying to break in on the left side. He's close range now in the paint, off the backboard and in, and nope, the second chance opportunity doesn't go. First one went off the rim, second one just couldn't go. Raptors got to take advantage of this over here, as you can feel the momentum starting to shift. Davis all open, off the glass and in. And the Raptors now cutting the lead down to 6. And it just happened so fast with the Raptors. Jabari Parker going in, and that shot rolls a little bit on the rim, but can't go through. So he's going to go to the line for 2, and the Sacramento Kings are now officially in the bonus.
At the line for 2.
Nice soft touch there, just didn't fall. Just a little bit under the halfway point here in the third quarter. And Sacramento has 6 full minutes of being in the bonus right now. So the Raptors have to change up their defensive style at the moment. And they're going to do that. Then the ice-cold Pascal Siakam to sit down and put Rondae Hollis-Jefferson in. Also, Kyle Lowry out for Patrick McCaw. And we got lots of substitutions. We got Joseph Hield, Bazemore, Jabari Parker, and Len in for the Sacramento Kings, who are now only up by 7, as that was a miss on the second free throw. Davis, the elbow, passes it over to McCaw, who's at the free throw line. Gonna spin around, find somebody. Hollis Jefferson faking some shots on the left side. Out to McCaw down the middle. 5 on the shot clock. Good coverage there. Good screen, however. He's going to put up the shot. That one rattles in and out. My goodness, the Raptors have been ice cold this third quarter so far. Buddy Hield trying to get through, but hands it off to Joseph because he couldn't get past Terrence Davis. Joseph finds a way to get open for 3. Can't put that one in. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound, and now Matt Thomas into Terrence Davis. Nice double team there. Off the backboard and not in. Good coverage there by Jabari Parker and Corey Joseph. Bazemore with the slam dunk. Kings shooting 52% for the game. Raptors only shooting in the 30s at the moment. My God. Boucher over to McCaw. McCaw on the outside. 9 seconds of shot clock. Jefferson, Hollis Jefferson for 3. He finally hits something for the Raptors. And surprisingly, the Raptors are still in this game. They've only got a 6-point deficit right now. Still a 2-possession game. Late here in the third quarter. Len at the top of the key. Hands it off to Hield. Takes a long-range 2. He'll hit it. Buddy Hield hits that one. And that's Hield hitting 39.1% this season on 3s. McCaw on the outside, driving in. He's in deep. Can't put the... He puts a shot up, however, through the double team. Can't put that one in. Should have tried to pass it to somebody open on the outside. Parker at the elbow, trying to break his way through, posting up. Against Hollis Jefferson, off the glass and in. Raptors have only scored 4 buckets this quarter. Not like Sacramento's done much better. They've got 9, but still, that's 5 more buckets than the Raptors have had. And Sacramento restores a 10-point lead, biggest of the ballgame so far. McCaw on the outside, holding it. Can't do very much with it. Passes it into Hollis Jefferson. Puts it up and in, but there's a shot clock violation. Just left his hands a little bit too late. And McCaw not getting it over to Hollis Jefferson soon enough. Davis, Powell, and Ibaka are in now. Powell takes over at the 2. Corey Joseph over to Harrison Barnes. 10-point lead here for Sacramento, looking to make it 12. Can't do it, but Len with the rebound. He can't do it either. And the lead stays at 10 for the Sacramento Kings. Powell to Davis, wide open for 3. Can't put that one through. And the Raptors again in another scoring drought. They've got to step it up in the fourth quarter. Corey Joseph taking his time. Can't get past Davis. Now he does. Puts it up and can't put it through. Hollis Jefferson takes the rebound away from Len. Matt Thomas with it, holding on to it. Good screen there by Hollis Jefferson, allowing Thomas to drive in for the hoop and the harm. Alex Len getting charged with that foul as Matt Thomas going to go to the line for 1. Joseph and Len going to sit down. And Bogdanovich coming in at point guard, Giles in at center. One shot here for Matt Thomas. Sacramento has yet to take a timeout. Luke Walton just happy with the way things are happening for his team right now. They're up by 7 on the defending NBA champions. Giles trying to drive through. Nice defense there by Ibaka, preventing him from driving the lane. Barnes gets over to Bazemore. Short range 2. He gets his own rebound, and he gets fouled on the second chance shot by Matt Thomas. That's his second personal. He's going to go to the line.
At the line for your game.
And Bazemore will miss the first one. And some more substitutions on the floor. Let's see who's coming in for the Raptors. It'll be Van Vliet, Hollis Jefferson, Anunoby at the 1, 3, and 4. And for the Kings, Bogdanovic moves over to the 3, Bazemore over to the 1. Bazemore puts that one in for an 8-point lead now. Van Vliet to Hollis Jefferson. Hollis Jefferson with it on the outside. Van Vliet over to Powell. Norm Powell passing it into Ibaka. Ibaka spins, fires, rattles in and out, rolls in and out rather. 75-67 here with a $1:47 left in the third quarter. Buddy Hield driving in. Buddy Hield putting up the shot. And that rattles in and out again. Shooting not very good for either team right now, but the Raptors decidedly a lot worse. Powell on the outside, spins, fires in, finally puts something in for the Raptors, and it is 75-69 right now. Norm Powell, before the All-Star game, 27.3 points per game. Post-All-Star game, 15.3 points a game. It's just getting a little bit less time as that miss, Ibaka takes the rebound. Van Vliet trying to drive his way in, but he gets it to Anunoby, who wide open has that layup off the glass and in, and now it's just down to 4 points. The deficit now 4. Sacramento up 75-71 at the moment. Kent Bazemore takes the 3. Can't put that one through, and they've got a scoring drought of their own right now. Powell with the rebound, and Raptors have a chance to bring it within 2. Gets it to Hollis Jefferson off the glass and in. 75-73. Just under a minute to go on the 42nd mark of the third quarter. Bazemore spinning on the outside, trying to drive his way through. He's out at the paint, can't get a shot off. He gets it out to Hield. Hield. Oh, and he intercepting the alley-oop pass. Powell gonna tie up the ball game with that one and lays it up and in. It's 75-75. The Raptors battling back. 23 seconds left here in the third quarter. Just about a second and a bit separating the game clock and the shot clock. Barnes with it over at the Sacramento Kings center logo. 10 on the shot clock. 8 on the game clock right now. Barnes trying to hold on to it as much as possible. He's going to drive in, and now he takes a shot from mid-range. Giles with the rebound and didn't have enough time to put up that shot before the buzzer sounded, and we're right back where we started. It is anybody's ball game heading into the last 12 minutes of regulation. It is 75-75 at the end of the third quarter. We're going to take a little bit short break. This is the LEXperience. I'm Lex Tan. We'll be back in a bit.
Shot, but if we move it, cut, they will break down. We'll get open layup. Let's go. Come on, Trey. Keep doing them.
Amazing how that cheerleader was just allowed to cross through that that little coaching session there with Luke Walton. Fox driving into the left side. He'll put it up off the glass and in. Great move there. Van Vliet didn't have an answer. Fox, Bogdanovic, Hield, Barnes, and Giles on the floor for the Sacramento Kings. That lineup was brought to you by Gatorade. Siakam for 3. Don't know why he tried to force that one up over there. It's out of bounds on De'Aaron Fox. Great coverage there in hockey. Who called that a forecheck. But Van Vliet forces a turnover by De'Aaron Fox. He's got some substitutions on the floor now for the Sacramento Kings. Anunoby in. Gets it to Van Vliet, puts up a quick 3. He hits that one. 78-77 now for the Toronto Raptors. A lot of lead changes in this game here. Very, very close matchup heading into this fourth quarter. And De'Aaron Fox got a little bit too fancy and lost the handle on it. Van Vliet going in, laying it up, and good. Raptors up now by 3. De'Aaron Fox a little bit too fancy there. He's trying to shake and bake on Van Vliet, but Van Vliet knew what was happening. Now Van Vliet, Fox shaking and baking. He puts up the shot and in. Good battle here between Freddie and De'Aaron. Freddie's got 15 points. Fox got 23. 10 for 24, De'Aaron Fox is right now. But Van Vliet has been money. 5 for 8 on field goals. Ibaka on the left side, putting up the shot. Bounces in and out. Sacramento looking to get another lead change over here. Hield can't put down the mid-range jumper just outside the key. Van Vliet now with it. He lost it to Fox this time. He got a little bit too fancy, and Barnes all the way in for the slam jam dunk. Sacramento up now by 1. Just over 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Freddie has it on the outside. Van Vliet into Ibaka. Serge Ibaka spins, fires, and he hits that one from inside the paint. Another lead change here. 21st lead change here for this ball game, and 8 ties. Biggest lead, only 10, and Sacramento had that in the third quarter, which is quickly evaporated before the fourth quarter. But Barnes hits the open 3 ball. 83 to 82 now. That's a 20-second lead change now in this ball game. Siakam driving in all alone and finally hits something. Siakam, that is his only a 6-point here, 3 for 9 on field goal attempts. He's a -11 on the floor, but at least he got something there to help his team. But another steal there by Freddie Van Vliet, second in this quarter, trying to drive his way through. Powell open 3, no. 84-83 for the Raptors. Hield on the left side in the mid-range. Now he gets it right back out to Fox, who's almost by center, trying to break his way through on the right side, but Van Vliet right there. Barnes on the left side, carrying it through. Buddy Hield holding on to it, has to force up the shot. Hield put it in before the buzzer. And the Raptors bench just outscoring the Kings by 8 points, usually a lot more, but just 8 points tonight. Their shooting has been quite the factor here tonight. And Ibaka with the screen, Van Vliet able to drive his way in, but lost it to Barnes. Barnes over to Hield for 3. Oh my goodness, it rattles in and out. That would have been amazing for the Kings, but they did not hit that one. Barnes can't believe that didn't go in. Siakam on the outside, trying to drive into the right. He lost it to Giles. Raptors play sloppy offense right now. De'Aaron Fox on the outside, right by the Kings logo in center. Spin pass over to Barnes, who had an open shot, didn't take it, however. Step back, didn't have a shot, as OG Anunoby was right all over him. 3 seconds left, he's going to force up the shot. Can't put that one through. Ibaka with the rebound. The lead is just 85-84 for the Sacramento Kings. Nice coverage there. Van Vliet unable to get in and find a good shot. Gets it to Anunoby, however, who's open. Can't put that one through. Bounced off the rim and the front and the back of the rim. Out. Buddy Hield over to Fox. Fox on the outside. Finds an open shot at the perimeter. Oh my goodness. Beautiful shot there. With speed, gets past Van Vliet. Hits the 3-pointer. That's his 25th point tonight. And Sacramento up by 3. Raptors take a timeout. Van Vliet goes over to the 2, and Lowry is back in the game at the 1. Had a lengthy sit down. Ibaka for 3. That one off the back of the rim and the front of the rim and rattles out. Barnes has the opportunity to make this a 2-possession game. Gets it over to De'Aaron Fox. All over him is Van Vliet, but Hield now takes it. Nice screen there, getting past Lowry. Takes the shot from the elbow. Can't put that one through. Ibaka, another rebound over to Van Vliet. Then Lowry has it now. I'm sorry, Anunoby has it now. And Anunoby loses the handle on it. It was swatted away. Again, sloppy offense here by the Raptors, resulting in lots of turnovers. And Barnes can't put that one through. Giles with the quick rebound off the glass and in, and that's where The Raptors have got to clean that up in this last 6:24. They've got to stop the turnovers from happening, and they've got to hold on to the ball a lot better and not run into those screens just like that. And Siakam gets blocked on the way to the basket. Sacramento with the momentum now. Heel putting it up off the glass and could not put it through. Anunoby fights for that rebound away from. It's Lowry for three, finally hitting something. And that was a good battle there as Giles had the rebound swatted out of his hands by OG Anunoby. Off the glass and in is Fox. That's 27 points in 29 minutes for De'Aaron Fox. But the Raptors somehow win this game. They're only down by 4. Ibaka take the pass up at the top of the key, trying to get through. He can't, and the good coverage there by the Sacramento Kings. Lowry open for 2 at the mid-range. That one rattles in and out. Barnes over to Hield, great open pass. And Lowry couldn't do anything about that. 6-point game now again. Van Vliet, Siakam. Raptors running out of time. Van Vliet. Up over and in. And Sacramento calls a timeout. Kings field goal percentage taking a little bit of a dip here. They're now just at 49%. The Raptors have significantly improved their field goal percentage. They're up to 43% right now as it stands here with 4:55 left in the fourth quarter. Kings take a timeout. I'm going to take a timeout as well. So we'll be back in just a few seconds. This is the LEXperience NBA 2K20. I'm Lexi. Let's get the timeout here. Player of the game, the Jordan player of the game, De'Aaron Fox, 27 points so far, and just single-handedly willing the Sacramento Kings to the lead that they have here. As you know, that the Sacramento Kings are in desperation mode. They are in 10th place in the Western Conference, but only a few games behind the Grizzlies and only one game behind their 9th place rivals, the Portland Trail Blazers. And so every game counts for the Sacramento Kings right now. Fox taking the shot from the free throw line. Lowry with the rebound off the miss. Lowry driving in. He's got a nice beeline to the basket. He will lay that one in. And Kyle Lowry, 19 points tonight as Raptors cut the lead to 2. Buddy Hield on the outside to Giles. Giles straddling the three-point line on the right. Hield finds a way in, takes up the shot, and he hits that one, restoring a 4-point lead, at least for the meantime, as we get to the 4-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Lowry almost losing it there. Out to Ibaka. Van Vliet on the outside, breaking in. Great beeline to the basket. Yes! Van Vliet has been amazing. 9 points so far here in this fourth quarter. 19 points tonight. And he has also been willing his team to get back into this. Raptors only down by 2 now. But they've got to get a defensive stop here. And we're getting late in the game. Barnes spins, fires, can't do it. And they get that defensive stop they were looking for. Van Vliet wanted to pick up some steam, but couldn't get through. Good coverage there by the Sacramento Kings. Lowry on the inside, and he ties the ball game at 95. Brand new ball game with 3:14 left in the fourth quarter. 95 all. Buddy Hield. Out to Barnes for 2. Can't put that one through. Bielika with the rebound, puts it in off the glass. Bielitsa, that's the way you pronounce his name. 97-95. Siakam breaking in off the glass. No! And Siakam continues his ice-cold play as Fox going in. Can't do it. For all the scoring he's had, that was a really important shot that he couldn't make. Anunoby on the inside, almost lost a handle on it. Gets it out to Siakam. To Lowry. 10 on the shot clock. Into Ibaka. Ibaka tried to put up the shot. He couldn't. Holds on to it. Nice pass to Van Vliet on the inside. He gets fouled by Buddy Hield. But that sends Van Vliet to the line for 2. And a possible tie here with 2:18 left in the fourth quarter. Great playoff atmosphere here between these two teams. Raptors already have a playoff spot secured, but still need to play hard in order to secure their second seed, just like they were last year. The Milwaukee Bucks just doing an amazing job keeping their pace right now. And Van Vliet hits the first of his 2 free throws. Hield's gonna go off. And Bogdanovic in. Hield didn't like that one. Didn't like that call one bit. But right now it looks like Sacramento wants a shooter, and that shooter is Bogdanovic. Van Vliet hits them both, and the ball game is tied again at 97. 2:15 left in the fourth quarter. It is pressure time, folks. Harrison Barnes, nice screen set up there. Getting past, and a foul there. Anunoby getting charged for the second personal. That's a shooting foul. And Harrison Barnes going to go up to the line for 2, actually, sorry.
At the line for 2.
And Harrison Barnes' free throw percentage right now, as he hits that first one. Harrison Barnes with an 80.4 free throw percentage coming into this ball game. And Sacramento up by 1. And he hits them both. Sacramento up by 2 with just over 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Lowry trying to break his way through. He does. Puts it up and in. No one stopping Kyle Lowry here. Only 9 for 21 right now, but that's good for 23 points. 4 assists on the night as well, as the Raptors and the Sacramento Kings have Gretzky and Aaron Judge all over them right now. 99s. Barnes can't put that one through, and Lowry with the rebound. They've got a chance to take the lead with $1:38 left here in the fourth quarter. Pascal Siakam on the outside. Nice screen set up for him. He's going to break through, up, and he hits something, finally! Raptors take the lead, 101-99. Harrison Barnes. Now the Raptors are up ahead. Sacramento playing from behind by 2 points. Barnes trying to break in. Nice pass to Bogdanovic on the outside. In and out. Oh my goodness. That would have been amazing. This roof would have blown off of the Golden One Center had Bogdanovic made that shot. Now under a minute left. Siakam with 8 on the shot clock. Good screen there by Ibaka. He's going to try to break through. Good coverage there for De'Aaron Fox. Gets it to Ibaka. Ibaka off the glass. Gets his own rebound on the miss. Can't put it in on the second chance opportunity. And now Bogdanovic with it. The Sacramento Kings have a chance to tie. Anunoby with the steal. Anunoby breaking in over to Van Vliet. Trying to get him to the right side. Can't put it in. As he puts the jumper up in close range. Fox, however, putting it up. Oh, and he gets the and one. OG Anunoby fouls De'Aaron Fox. But De'Aaron Fox strong to the basket, getting the hoop and the harm. And the score is tied, at least for now, 101 with 26.1 seconds left. And the MVP chance in the arena here for their point guard, De'Aaron Fox. And he'll put that one in, and the Raptors call a timeout with 26.1 seconds left. 1-point game. So close right now. And this is a game that you want to expect. If you're a Sacramento Kings fan, if you're a Sacramento Kings player, this is the game that you want to have against the Toronto Raptors. The Toronto Raptors have just been dominant in the NBA, just as dominant as the LA Clippers, just as dominant as the LA Lakers, not as dominant as the Milwaukee Bucks, but still. They've been dominant in this league, and the Toronto Raptors are still an NBA championship contender. Now, with the Sacramento Kings just trying to eke into the final playoff spot, they're only a couple of games behind the Memphis Grizzlies. Really, really hard to say Memphis Grizzlies because I grew up knowing them as the Vancouver Grizzlies. But either way, the desperation in this game that Sacramento needs to have, Toronto has to be able to squash that desperation and turn that into helplessness. Because the Raptors have that talent, they have the system to do it. Sacramento needs to play with desperation, but Toronto has to squash that. As we come off the timeout, OG Anunoby is going to be inbounding. Gets it over to Pascal. Question is, do they want the quick basket to tie up the ball, to at least go up by one? Siakam finding his way inside, gets it to Ibaka misses it, and the Raptors have to foul now with 12.2 seconds left. That was a great play there. Pascal Siakam found Serge Ibaka wide open on the inside, but Serge Ibaka couldn't put in the easy layup. And that is something that's going to haunt him until the next game for sure. At least if Sacramento pulls out the victory here, and they're now up by 2, 103-101 with 12.2 seconds left. Most likely, Toronto's going to be taking the timeout to bring up the half court. Harrison Barnes can't put that one down, and Anunoby with the rebound. Raptors take their final timeout, 11.8 seconds left. They have a chance to at least tie the ball game on the final possession. Suspense is killing me right now, and as much as I would like to give you a little bit more analysis on the game so far, I'm going to skip forward because we can do that. 11.8 seconds left. Final possession of the ball game over here. Siakam holding on to it. He better not take the shot because we know how bad he's been shooting in this ball game so far. Siakam putting it up off the glass and doesn't go in. Sacramento pulls out the victory. Siakam electing to take that final shot, but probably shouldn't have based on the game that he had. Had a horrible, horrible close range game. And Sacramento, if Sacramento pulls out the victory against the Portland Trail Blazers today being Saturday, if Sacramento able to pull out the victory against against Portland, and they pull out the victory just like they did in the Raptors in this simulation here, then that puts them in a great position to threaten the Memphis Grizzlies for that final playoff spot in the West. Jabari Parker, 9 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists tonight. De'Aaron Fox probably should have been the man that David Aldridge should have interviewed over here, but as it stands, it was a close ball game all around, but a lot of miscues, defensive and offensive miscues by the Raptors today resulted in this very close game that Sacramento pulled out the victory for, 103-101. We're going to look at the box score over here, and we're going to see the stats. We got 30 points here. De'Aaron Fox with the game-high 30 points. Harrison Barnes with 22, including the key free throws to ice this game here for the Sacramento Kings. Buddy Hield with 12, Giles with 11, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4 of your starters, of your Sacramento Kings starters here in double digits. Now, if we go over to the Raptors, Kyle Lowry with 23 points, Van Vliet with 21, but that was it. Everybody else in single digits. And it's great that the Raptors have some very even scoring. Everybody that did play at least had one basket tonight, including Chris Boucher. But when you have only two of your starters in double digits, 23 for Kyle Lowry, 21 for Van Vliet, and you're shooting at 9 and 21, and you are the captain of the team, that doesn't help you a lot. And especially if you are Pascal Siakam, who should be a force on the floor. You're paid to be a force on the floor every single night, and you go for a dismal 4 for 12 and only 8 points, then that doesn't bode well for your team winning the ball game over here. Serge Ibaka as well had a horrible night shooting as well, especially at the close range. Only 8 points as well, just like Siakam, but he went 3 for 10 instead. He had 2 for 3 on three-pointers made. 2 for 3 three-pointers made, and probably should have been taking a little bit more threes tonight in this ball game, based on everything. But that is the box score over here. We're going to look at the team comparison here. We're going to look at how many times that we had that we had lead changes here. If we could find that stat actually. Scoring summary, second half. Nope, that wouldn't be it. The team comparison, we had the biggest lead of the ball game, just 10 for the Sacramento Kings and 6 for the Toronto Raptors. Let's see, we have, and it doesn't show us how many times over here that the lead changed in this ball game, but it was over 20 lead changes in this game. So, and I believe at least a good maybe 10 ties. So, very, very, very close game. Unfortunately, if you're a Raptor fan, this simulation over here, the Raptors did not pull out the victory. They lost it to the Sacramento Kings 103-101. Thanks for tuning in to the LEXperience NBA 2K20. I'm Lex Tan. You want to follow me? This will be posted as well on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, and as well on YouTube. If you want to follow me, at LexTan Media is my social media handle. And coming back in just a few minutes for hockey action, it'll be NHL 20 between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Toronto Maple Leafs on the LEXperience coming up in just a few minutes. Take care. I'm Lex Tan. Talk to you soon.